Hey guys, I'm Igor from IM Customs and today we'll do an unboxing of this Beats Power block for water cooling your RAM memory. And also I'll show you how to properly mount this block on your own RAM. And the memory we'll use in this video will be Corsair Dominator GT memory, and we'll mount all of that on this Gigabyte G1 Sniper 5 motherboard. The links for all of this stuff will be in the description below, and let's start with the unboxing. So guys, you can now see that we have a full name of a block on the front of the box and a few logos on the sides, and we can now open the box to see what's inside. We have here some foam padding, a block itself, a manual, some accessories, and a foam padding on the bottom as well.
Infinite power.
So let's first check out the manual. We have here some instructions on how to remove stock heatsinks from RAM memory of Corsair Dominators, and instructions on how to mount a block on them. And now the accessories. We can see some mounting bolts, which you'll have to use hex wrench to bolt in. And you can see it more clearly now. Then you can see some thermal pads with double-sided plastic protection.
Infinite power.
And lastly, we have that hex wrench, a replacement O-ring, and a Beats Power sticker that's a hard sticker. And of course, the block itself. It's a plexiglass top block with copper base that's nickel plated, as you can see right now. And now we can begin with the mounting tutorial. Here we have some Corsair Dominator GT memory, which is made with water cooling in mind, and we only have to remove these three bolts and remove the heatsink so we can place a block on top. We'll use this hex wrench to remove them. So let's do just that. And that heatsink should be a little harder to remove because there will be a thermal pad below it, but because I already used this memory, there isn't one. I have 3 more sticks of it, and I'll use them all to mount a block on top. We now have to properly align and insert RAM sticks into their sockets. And you can see them now. We should now clean them up a bit, and I'll use my 3-step alcohol method to do just that. and they are now clean and ready for block mounting. We now have these thermal pads, and they have double plastic protection, which we have to peel off before mounting a block on top. So you can see that one side is pretty easy to take off and the other is harder, so I'll use my tweezers for that. Setting these thermal pads properly is essential, so I suggest you take your time with it, just as I did. Also, if they're a bit too long, you can cut them off so you can insert those bolts later. There is no some special way to do that. You should remove one plastic layer, lay them down and then remove the other, but they are pretty sticky, so I couldn't do exactly that. So I removed both ones, lay them down, cut them off if I needed to, and finish it.
Infinite power. Infinite power. Infinite power. Infinite power. Power. Infinite power. Infinite power. Infinite power. Infinite power. Infinite power.
Now that we applied thermal pads, we can take our scissors and unpack the block. And it's really beautiful and shiny, as you can see right now. You can see the base already has a crystal mirror finish, so we don't have to clean it up at all, but we'll just use this microfiber cloth a bit. It's very important to line it up with the holes precisely, cause if you do it wrong and you try to reapply it, you'll pick up the thermal pads along with the block and you have to do them all over again, which is really hard to do and time consuming.
Infinite power.
Now it's time to put the bolts in, and I suggest doing that in a diagonal manner. And don't over tighten the bolts, because you can break your ramp sticks.
Infinite power. Infinite power. Infinite power. Power.
Now that we finished, we can clean it up a bit and visually inspect if every bolt is in its right place. And here are a few glory shots of the block on this Corsair Dominator GT memory. And the final thing that I'll do is put a couple of these silver shining stop fittings, so no filth or dust particles can enter my block and contaminate my water cooling loop when I fully assemble it.
Infinite power.
And you can again check them out.
Infinite power. Infinite power. Infinite power.
And guys, that should be all for this BizPower RAM block unboxing and mounting tutorial. So, like the video if you liked it, you can leave your comments in the comment section below. I am Igor from IM Customs, thanks for watching and don't forget to subscribe.